Hi, my name is Keith Rosenblum, and I am the project manager on this year's Causematch campaign. This video is meant to be a quick crash course in making calls during the campaign and using our call lists. So, number one, when you're making a phone call, so you want to smile, you want to sound energetic, you want to sound happy. Like if you're smiling, if you have an energy, if you're like excited, people feel that. Also, it helps create a vibe when it's calling normally a cold caller. Hi, is Mr. Smith home? It's very monotonous. It's people like are not turned off. But if you use first names and you're smiling and you're happy, it totally gets them off guard. Like, hey, Steve. Hi, this is John calling from Aisha. How are you? So that type of a call makes a total difference. It's a game changer, and you feel a different energy right away. That's number one. Number two is don't talk to somebody like you're begging them for help, right? Talk to somebody like you're giving them an opportunity. What do I mean like that? By that, I mean that if you were going to see an amazing movie, if you ate like at a great restaurant, if you have some kind of unbelievable experience, you're a great cheer, you're going to go and you're going to tell people about that. You're going to tell your friends, you're going to tell your family. You're going to say you need to have this experience also. So this phone call is not, "Hey, can you please give me this money?" It's, "Hey, let me tell you about an exciting opportunity to get on board with Aisha. Let me tell you about the amazing things Aisha is doing and how you can be part of it." Everybody wants a winner. People want to give money to tzedakah. They want to give money to charity, and they want to make sure that the money that they're giving is going to a place that is going to be used well. So if they hear we're doing amazing things, if they hear that we're being successful, people want to jump on that bandwagon. So that's really what we're trying to do. Now we do have scripts on every form, but the script is meant to be a guide. The script is not meant to be read from like a robot, because that's not going to attract anybody. It's not going to attract a donation. What you want to do is you want to read the scripts and you want to memorize them and make them your own. So here we have the call list. Everyone is going to have multiple sheets like this. Every sheet has the script on it. It has all the information you'll need for donation. So essentially what you're going to be looking at is, if you look on the top here, you'll see their names, you'll see the phone numbers, you'll see if they have one number or two numbers. If they have both numbers, you can call both numbers. If they don't answer the first one, obviously. And you also see how much their total gifts are. So, for example, this person has given $1,300 over their lifetime. So maybe they're over the last year, 2 years, 3 years. You'll see what their largest gift is. You'll see the last gift. So their last donation was $220. You'll see that they didn't give this year yet, or they didn't give in 2020 last year. So we want to get those people back in the fold. So, but we know they've given in the past. So you have an idea of, can you give this amount or can you give that amount? So we have suggestions on here. Since this person, their last donation was $220, so we asked them, since there's been a little bit of time, can you give $200? So you have an idea of what to ask for when you're talking to the person. So you can say something like, you were very generous in the past with a gift of $200. Would you be able to do that or better? Oh no. Okay. How about 100? Would you be able to do 100? So you'll follow the sheet as a guide, and you'll see how comfortable you are. You'll see how interested they are, and you'll get an idea. And just use your brain when you're making a phone call, and just always be polite. If somebody says they donated already, say thank you so much. We so appreciate it. We really appreciate every gift, and thank you. So basically, after every phone call, what you'll do is on the second part of the sheet, you'll see we have a bunch of options: donation received, pledge received, email link, text a link, not interested, wrong number, stop calling. So depending upon what happens on every call, you'll choose one of those options. If they don't answer, so you just circle no answer, and you'll see it says no answer 1, no answer 2. So if you're the first person to call on the sheet, you'll see the sheet's totally blank. You'll choose no answer 1. If you see no answer 1 circled, then you don't answer the second time, so just choose that again. But if there's an answer and you speak to them, then you choose one of the other options. So donation received means you got a credit card over the phone. This is ideal. This is the be-all, end-all, is get a donation over the phone. We have the credit card. We can process it. We know the money's in. This is what we want. This is how every call should end, ideally. Second to that, if somebody wants to make a pledge, so this year we're only taking seriously pledges over $180. So if somebody wants to pledge $180, they don't have to pay it all at once. They can do 18 a month for 10 months, let's say, or they can do, something that along those lines. But if they want to do a pledge, so, or if they want to, let's say they said they want to send a check, right? Or they want to do a wire transfer. So then what you want to do is take that information. Now, even if they say they want to pledge less than $180, let me be clear. We'll still follow up with them. So definitely take that information down. A pledge is good in that we can follow up with them. But for a pledge to be a pledge, we need to know an amount. So somebody says I want to give $18, $36, $180, then we can hold them to that amount. So pledge is good. It's not as good as a credit card because people can back out of pledges, people can forget, all sorts of things happen, right? So that's why we're not putting into the campaign. We're not going to spend time chasing up on donations for more than $180, or less than $180, I should say. But if they ask for something less for information, they want to mail, they want an envelope so they can mail, or they want an address so that they can send a check. So then we'll follow up with them. So then just put it with their pledges. We'll just follow up with them once, and we'll see if the money comes in. If they say they want something emailed to them or texted to them, so just mark that off, and either you can do that yourself, you can email them if you want to, or you can just give it to us, and we'll make sure they get an email or a text with the information they need. So that'll save you time for us to do it, and for you to just let us know that we need to do it. Obviously, if they're not interested, a wrong number, or they stop calling, so just let us know, and we'll mark it off. So, just quickly, information, basically, if we're getting a donation, so we need their credit card number, the expiration date, the security code, zip code, to process that. So all that information is on here. So just make sure you fill it out. Again, for a pledge, what we need to know is when we can expect them to pay, how do they want to pay, check, credit card, bank transfer, and we need to just that way we can follow up and make sure that they give that money in. But again, I cannot emphasize enough, credit cards. Say, I know it's so nice you want to donate, we really appreciate it, but we need a credit card over the phone, because that way we make sure that it's just in and it gets counted towards the matching money. We don't want to risk not having the money come in time. And that works for a lot of people. And worst case, okay, if they don't say it, then fine. Okay, well, can you commit to a certain amount so we can try to collect on a pledge? But again, credit cards. Cannot emphasize enough. Thank you so much. And everyone should have a lot of hatzlacha, and I'm here for you. If you have any questions, any concerns, anything I can do to help, I'm here.